cold and rainy today in Chicago, but it doesn't matter because we're going to be inside the Field Museum. So I'm going to try to point out some cool things to check out, whether you plan on coming here or already been here, or whether you just want to see it. Go check it out. It's not just a museum artifacts that's so cool, it's this building. Ceilings in here are so tall. It's got to be like 75 feet tall probably in here. Wow, this one is super cool. Like a tornado of fish in here. All bioluminescent fish from very deep. I like those eels, that is cool. What is that sky? Is it changing? Cool. It's like walking through water in here. Wow, it's all black light reactive, like the whole room. An interactive submarine. This is neat. Show me the controls. What does it do?
So this top red one turns it to the right.
Oh, okay.
And this middle one turns to the left. This one controls the gas.
And you got radar?
Yep. This is radar.
Nice. This is the Hawaiian Islands. This one is the Hudson Canyon. Whoa. It's like some kind of cool video game. We came in right here. We picked out a couple things off of this list here. One of them is Maximo the dinosaur. We definitely want to check that out. And then another really popular one is the Tsavo lions. All right, we're gonna check out the science hub first actually, which is right here. Looks like it's not very big, just this one room for the science hub. This is a display of showing how they transport these fossils.
Famous when they're really fancy and they put their tail out. Yeah, that's a peacock. There you go.
Peacock. It's an Alaskan grizzly. Would you like to run into him in the wild? What would you do?
Exactly. You got it.
There's Maximo. So big. Maximo is a titanosaur. Titanosaurus was the largest animal ever on Earth. 122 feet long and weighed 70 tons. He was discovered in Argentina. I found some little people in there. There's a couple flying dinosaurs hanging from the ceiling. So this building itself is a combination of Greek and Roman architecture. So you can see that in the pillars. And I think it's all marble too. It's just an incredible amount of marble in here. You scared of them, Sky?
Yeah.
What is it? Do you think we evolved from apes like this?
Yeah, do that.
Polar bears. These are Alaskan brown bears. The lions of Tsavo. So the story of this is that these lions were eating people that were working on this bridge. They couldn't stop them, so a lot of the workers just left, and then someone hunted down that lion on the left and killed them, and then killed the other one shortly after, and the workers returned. That lion on the left ate 24 people, and the one on the right ate 11 people. Spotted hyena. The water hole. Oh boy. Check out this wall. Okay, so we just made it upstairs and we are right here. The things that we really want to see is the gems in geology right here. And then that's Sue. And then dinosaurs. So we're definitely going to hit those spots. The Hall of Gems. I love the gems. It's so cool. Look at this. This last one is hematite. This guy is 4 pounds of gold. These are 25 carats. Wow, look at the shine on those. How'd you like to own that ring? Check out this black diamond. And another black diamond. And this one is a yellow diamond. Wow, this one's got like some flames. This one looks like it's glowing. This is a 4-pound gold nugget. I wonder how much money this is in gold in this case. These are colorless diamonds from the 1850s. This case has my favorite stuff. This is the opal. This is the black opal. Wow, look at those colors in there. So vibrant. That one is like a pendant. We're getting into the white opal now. Polished white opal slab. This one is huge. It's like the size of my fist. Look at the detail in there. Opalized shells. I wonder how that works. This thing looks like it's on fire. Amethyst. Tourmaline. The Hall of Gems has definitely been my favorite room so far. Gotta make sure you see that if you haven't. This one's neat. It's meteorites. It's like a plate. They must have cut them like that and polished them so you could see what it looks like. This one's just a giant rock. It's about the size of my head. Imagine that falling out of the sky. Meteorites are like rocks from space that come flying into the atmosphere, and they look like they're on fire because they're like burning up literally as they're going down towards the surface, because as the air goes across it, it gets hotter and hotter and it starts to just melt it. So usually there's nothing left by the time it gets to the surface, so they got to start out really big to have even something like this left when it actually hits the Earth's surface. And then if it's still something like this big when it hits the Earth's surface, it's like a giant explosion because they're going so fast. Even that little bit of mass from the thing, it just explodes on impact. So you might be able to find meteorite pieces, but finding a big chunk of meteorite like this is super rare. Ryder, you want to tell me the story behind this meteorite here?
Yes. So this meteorite went through the top of a section of a garage roof. This is what it looked like. And then there was a car. And then it went through the seat of the car.
Wow.
And it dent the muffler.
Wow. That's crazy.
Really?
And this was in Illinois.
That meteorite did all of that.
So through the roof, and then through the roof of that vehicle, down into the seat, through the seat, and then dented the muffler, and they found it. This one is precious opal, found in Mexico. Cave deposits. Look at how big this meteorite is compared to Ryder. That's the biggest one I've ever seen. 178 pounds. Quartz. Looks like it was found in Arkansas. This one is calcite from Colorado. These three are pyrite, which is fool's gold. Azurite from Arizona. I don't know how to say that, but that is like super bright blue. I'll show you the word. Tremolite from Connecticut. Sodalite from Canada. These are the biggest quartz crystals I've ever seen. This one looks neat. The DNA Discovery Center. What is DNA? The molecule that shapes life. Baby lemon shark. Preserved.
Docking dinosaur over here. I love answering questions. Ask about my skeleton or how I got to the museum.
Here's a shot of Maximo from the second floor. He's got a Christmas hat on. We found the recreation of Sue. This is in the flesh. So a couple things they found out recently about these Tyrannosaurus rex is that their teeth were on the inside of their lips and their skin was a little bit smoother than what they thought originally, which is more like scales. Probably the most deadly creature you could ever run into in the wild. This is the world of water. This room is so cool. Is that her?
No.
So this is the real Sue. Everything but her head is real. They had to take the head off because it was too heavy. What a massive creature. It's just incredible that this thing was actually alive and walking around the earth. They think that Sue was actually attacked by another dinosaur, was in a fight and died. If you look right here, you can see one of the ribs was actually broken. And they had to mend it. There's a couple of them. They also think that something attacked their face. At first they thought it was bite marks, but then they thought that it was some kind of microbe or something that was eating into her bone. So if you haven't heard of it yet, there's a whole story behind Sue and how she was found. There was a rancher that gave permission to somebody to look around for fossils, and she did end up finding Sue. And originally it was sold for $5,000, but there was a problem with who owned the property. And the government got involved, took Sue and gave her to somebody else. Look up the story on YouTube. Sue was the name of the person that actually found this T-Rex. In the end, Sue was sold for over $8 million. So this is Sue's real head. They still have it, they just couldn't mount it with the dinosaur because it's so heavy. So these are the holes in her jaw I was talking about. And it turns out that it was actually, they think it was a fungal disease that did that. Look at the size of that mouth. His teeth, super sharp. How'd you like to end up in there? What's this one? Stegosaurus maybe?
That's how you're able to see.
Alright, this is the Dinosaur Room. I'll just show you a preview of the room because it's pretty big in here. There's quite a few dinosaurs. This is the Triceratops. The Tyrannosaurus Rex. This has got to be the Velociraptor. I don't remember what kind this is, but this is the giant plant eater. There's a baby next to the other big one. It looks like the head from the Alien movies, doesn't it? Looks like some kind of lizard dinosaur. Never heard of this one. This is what it was. These steps are all marble. We made it down to the basement level now, and this is the Egypt section. So these are the kind of stones they used to build the pyramids, and nobody really knows how they moved them in place to do it. It says here that this stone weighed about 6,000 pounds. Let's see if Ryder can move it. Go ahead, give it a pull. Oh, I think I saw it move. It might break the wood, but it's not going anywhere. Oh, wow. Looking fabulous in there. Sky, can you tell me what a mummy is?
So, a person died and then they lived as a mummy, and a mummy has like white stuff wrapped all around them.
Real mummies in here. Spooky. That stone looks pretty heavy on there. This guy says this is a mummy cabin. This is how they built the tombs. They used these giant limestone blocks to build all this. That's where I was standing up there. Now I'm down in the room that we were looking at. Look what's down in this hole. Wow, that's creepy. So when I die, I want to be mummified, not cremated. So that'll last longer.
Yeah.
Or become a fossil, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Alright, it's just about 5 o'clock, so I gotta wrap this up. Hopefully this helps you pick out a couple of things you'd like to see if you're coming to Chicago. And you should also consider checking out my playlist for walkthroughs and tours. We got another video for the sky deck down here, which is really cool. So we've also been to the Shed Aquarium, and I'd say the Field Museum is actually cooler than that. Definitely put this one on your list, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe so we can see you in the next one.